just talking out the Indian of being present, and at the same time I need to be in Welt. I have to continue moving, Parnasa, making money, and stuff coming up, simchas, want to buy something. So how do I, if I need to keep up with all that, if I need to do all that, I'm sorry, if I need to do that, then how is being present going to help me? If I'm present, that means that I can't do the extra hustle, and I need to be more with myself, stay in flow, because if I overexert myself, then I'm out of flow. I'm already, stuff can come up from that. Sadness, depression, anxiety, lost, losing touch of what the goal is. So, but if I'm present, then how do I keep up? So, the word is balance. There has to be balance. You have to find your balance. Slowly. Take steps. I want to be more at peace. No, I'm actually, the price of peace right now is too expensive. My spouse, or the house needs stuff, and that noise versus this noise does not, the other noise is the noise that tells me to go out there and put in the extra time, is louder than the noise that than if I can just be at peace, just be present. So that means that it's still not balanced out. There's no balance. It's not one person puts in the work, two people put in the work. Now it has to be implemented. The core has to be strong, because as you surrender and you let go, it has to be done benichasa. If there's turbulence, then you can't. That doesn't work. So it's a process. So what is it really? What's on the other side of the balance? What's on the other side of the balance? The other side of the balance, in other words, what is the core? I'm sorry. What's the core of the balance? What brings balance? So we have to be very careful with the statement, with the word, because it's been taken advantage of because of the place that we were living in. Okay. The space that we are living out of, the consciousness that we exist, is trapped the vibration of words. So Muna, faith, is just something that is, I'm turned off by. Have faith, have faith. What does it mean, have faith? What is faith? What does faith really mean? So to understand faith and to exercise faith, faith is not something you have in your mind that you understand. I use the word to understand, but it's not something, but you need to understand what not to, that you can, how to process it. Faith is something that is experienced in the body, it's experienced in your gut, it's a gut feeling. But you have to first get into silence, you have to first get into your gut, because our gut feeling can only express from the place that it's at. So if it's still not clean, then my gut feeling is going to be messed up, because I'm channeling from a place, the sensors are not clean. So faith is, as I tune into faith, just surrendering to the moment, whatever that means. First we're going to do that, and that creates a vibration that creates a distance. It creates a vibration which causes a distance between the incoming and the experience. In other words, it gives you some separation. It sets up like a machna levia, let's say. You're going in from Yisrael to Levia, and there's more. That's how we start building Amunah. I'm surrendering to it, and slowly, you catch a break, so you can see how the path is opened, and then it's like an ocean that goes and comes, or not. Maybe you may just chop it, but again, it's all about implementing it slowly, and you can't fake it. Can't fake it because you feel like it's in your gut, and you will only create the amount of distance as real as it is, and the more real it is, the stronger the barricade is going to be. It's a stronger barricade because you're less emotionally attached to it, because you are in a munah, your gut, you're gliding, you're floating. So if it's only 50%, then you may have a squeeze, because it's like having the finger stuck by the door, not sure, because if you leave it there, it hurts. If I pull it out, it's also going to hurt. So it's you have to pull. Yeah. So that's Amunah. It creates. Amunah gives the koyach helada. It creates bria chadasha. Is a bria chadasha from a new space that I'm at, from a different. I'm holding myself in a different space. So when I interact, I'm interacting now from a different space. So we are constantly planting seeds. One is the feminine, masculine. We can have a conversation. There's a feminine, masculine, not necessarily the masculine can also be feminine. It goes back and forth. You learn something, so you just received. So it goes back and forth, or a seed was planted. It gets you thinking. So now, if you are in a different space, those seeds that you are planting, and the seeds are being planted back in, you are different. So it's called the Bria Chadasha. I mean, constantly it's happening, but he has a whole system that he explains how it really works by forgiving, letting go. It's in Rosh Hashanah and Minor. But we can use it more light, it's where in Marchajim. Even though, so that's number one, yeah. So Marchajim is, it is about tshuva. It is about tshuva. It's a very, very powerful month about tshuva. But what does it mean? I was actually doing the Shabbos from a minor, from the Rebbe. The Rosh Hashanah is the whole month of Tishrei. We're doing tshuva in Eish and Ruach. It's up there. It's in energy. It's high energy. It's high voltage. It's praying, davening. So when we are coming back, Tashav, you go back home. What does it mean? Tshuva means going home. Tshuva means the work you're doing. Crying, this, that's on your own. But the way Hasidus explains tshuva, it's a path, it's a way. It takes you tshuva. So my spirit, my conscience has changed. You're in a different space now. You're thinking more, not as heavy. It's a different flow. It's a different Indian. So that came back. Now we're moving back the bodies. We're bringing the body back home. That's what the Rebbe explains. You're going into Welt. We're in Mar Cheshbon. So we're going into Welt. Lechel Chamartzecha, Noach the Teva. You lift off. The water separates you. No matter how heavy it is, the water will take you to the top. So this is the energy that you will experience in the physical body, the tshuva. Tshuva means the coming back. And now is a time where Amuna, just coming out from that, from Yom Tov going into the Teva, and being in the drop of from Yom Tov coming into to the weekdays. So the Teva starts, takes a minute, but then it picks off. The water came down 15 feet, let's say, before the Teva was able to pick itself up, because it was heavy. So there has to be some water, then the separation, then the lifts off, and it separates you, which is that you're creating the space. Amun is a good key for that, to activate that. Yeah, so it is about going into, tapping into the body, tapping into the goof. All right, thank you.